Ah, yes, we're out camping. Breakfast is finished, and I'm enjoying my coffee. Time to make dinner.
What?
We've all been there. A storm starts to come in, and you just know that by dinner time you won't want to be barbecuing. Or perhaps you're heading out on a long hike and you just don't want to cook when it's over. Or you're just going to hit the road for a long drive. Time for this little trick for a hot meal come dinner time.
Now, I promised you that you would have a nice hot meal at the end of the day if you did a little bit of prep work in the morning. And here's how we're going to do it. We have this wonderful thing called a thermos that not only keeps things hot or cold, but it will actually act like a crock pot. So, meet my friends. These guys save my butt a lot when I'm on the road.
Ah, my big boy. The Stanley 3-quart Camp Crock keeps hot things hot for 12 hours and cold things cold for 16 hours.
Remember, you want that thing to be hot inside because it's got to cook. It's not going to get hot all by itself, and if you just put the hot food in there, that's going to cool it down a bit. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to get that pot hot before we ever start.
So now we have a pot of boiling hot water that we will transfer to the crock pot. Then seal it up for about 10 minutes or so while you prep your food. Remember, we'll be pouring the water out before the stew goes in. Now for our ingredients. I have some great veggies, so let's just chop them up for this stew. I like my veggies in big, hearty chunks, but cut yours however you please. And big, hearty chunks go for the meat as well. A little salt and pepper, then dredge through some flour, and we're good to go. Last but not least, some stewed tomatoes and a can of French onion soup. It's time to brown that meat to get that caramelization going, and then we transfer the meat to a dish. Toss the veggies in the pan and get a bit of that meat juice action. And then we add the soup, tomatoes, and a half of a soup can of water and bring it to a boil for a couple of minutes. Time to pour that hot water from the thermos out. It's done its job. Now we quickly put all our hot food into the thermos and seal it up tight. And no, those veggies and meat are not cooked. They're just heated up. The cooking happens in the pot.
And that's just about it. Now we have to wait 6 hours, or we can go hiking or boating or whatever.
6, 7, 8 hours later, and your dinner's ready. Oh, yum. Click on subscribe to get more travel destinations and travel tips.